Eyeshadow that I will be using is the color Morocco, and this I will be applying this on the corners of my eyes. I'm gonna make a heavy crease, somewhat of a heavy crease actually, and I'm gonna be blending this completely. I actually took a long time to completely blend this product, and it blends really nicely. I just wanted to make sure that it was completely blended, so that's what I'm gonna be doing at first. The next color that I'm gonna be using is the color Deep Plum, and this I'm gonna be using the actual brush that the palette comes with, and it's the fluffier side. I'm going to be using it some sort of a crease. That's what I'm going to be doing with it, and I'm going to be swooping it back and forth until I get the desired amount of product on my eye. So right here I'm just going to be fast forwarding it for you guys, but just make sure to kind of sweep it back and forth until you get the desired amount, and try not to put it below that creased area. Now I go back to just blend everything together with a blending brush. Now I'm going to be using the color Vanilla, and Vanilla I'm going to be using on the eyebrow bone. I absolutely love this color. I'm going to be just kind of sweeping it through just a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with the color LBD, and I will be using Fix Plus for this eyeshadow, and the reason why I did this is because I wanted to have a very heavy dark smoky eye, and as you guys can tell, it actually looks really black. If you just apply it without a Fix Plus or some sort of mist, it is somewhat of a gray black, but I decided to use this mist in order to create a very dark smoky eye, since I did want to use this as a very sexy look. So I'm just gonna go back and forth until I get it very smoked out with a fluffy brush. After this, I'm using the color Deep Plum, and I will be using this in order to blend that dark LBD and all of the other colors completely together. I didn't want to mix them all together. I didn't want any creases on there that looked very harsh, so this was my way of doing that. Now I'm going back with the color Morocco, and I'm just going to be slightly, gently pushing it back and forth into my eyelid, just because I wanted to transition really well with all of the makeup. So that's what I did very quickly, and this is how it's looking like so far. I did decide to do a dark liner on my waterline, but I decided to use the color Black. It isn't that dark, but it is the amount that I wanted. Now I'm going back with Deep Plum, and I will be applying this right there near the waterline, and I will be sweeping it back and forth just on that corner. After that, I'm going back with the color LBD, and for both of the colors I actually did apply Fix Plus just so that it would become a little bit darker and it would last throughout the entire night. Now I'm going in with some false lashes, and I am just reusing these lashes from another tutorial. I will link in the bottom description bar the lashes that I did use. This is how it's coming out so far. Now I'm going in with NYX Pore Filler, and this is just a primer for my face so that my foundation applies very nicely on my skin. So I'm going to be blending this completely on my skin. After this, I'm using my L'Oreal True Match foundation in the color W7, and I will be mixing everything together with a beauty blender, completely together, just because I wanted a flawless look, and I always go to my beauty blender in order to mix my foundation together. Once my foundation is completely blended, I am going to go back with the color Legend. And this is such a beautiful highlight. I am using this on the corners of my eyes. It's so beautiful and so pigmented. You need very little if you want just a hint of a highlight. but I absolutely love this color. If you guys are looking for a highlight, this is definitely such a beautiful color, and this is how my eyes are turning out. Now I'm going in with Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm blending two colors together. The colors are NW20 and NW25, if you guys are wondering. I'm using again my beauty blender and the tip of my beauty blender in order to make a flawless appearance for the foundation and for the concealer. This I am using as a highlight. I like to have a very dramatic highlight when it comes to a dark smoky eye, so that's why I did that. Then I go back with a clean brush just to kind of, you know, sweep everything back and forth below my eyes. Now we're going in with the color Banana, and as you guys know, this is one of my favorite colors from the Anastasia contour kit. Now with the color Fawn, I'm going to be contouring my entire face, and this I just did to kind of test it out. I am going to go in with the color Java, and this is going to be used for a deeper contour. I like to just sweep my brush kind of in circles just because I feel like that actually lasts longer throughout the day. This is how the contour came out. Now with the color Fawn, I'm going to be doing my nose. I like to contour it and just slim it down. I do have somewhat of a long nose, and I like to just make that appearance a lot more when I do a heavy contour. Now with the color Banana, I'm going to go in and just blend that contoured nose out. You don't want to have any harsh lines, especially if you are contouring your nose. This is basically how the eyes came out. Now going in with Pinky Rose by NYX, I'm lining my lips a little bit before I put the gloss and the lipstick that I am going to be using today. The color that I chose is the color Pink Plaid by MAC, and it is a very light, somewhat nude pinkish lipstick. Now I go in with this Luster Glass, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it's a lip gloss by MAC. Unfortunately, I was unable to read the name behind the lip gloss, or below the lip gloss, so I don't really know the name, sorry you guys. But this is basically how it came out. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial for the Amrezy palette. And I will be trying to do more natural looks, so please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't.